My name is Tara Duggan, and this is my second presentation for Urban Philosophical Dilemmas. Two things that I want to talk about today is a social contract and how it does not apply to everyone, making the rule of law inconsistent, as well as Alexander Nadapov's article, Stitching. For the social contract, it has been said to be the creator of civilization and citizens. Before it, people lived in a world without regulations or government. The social contract was supposed to give the government substance and power as it was created to give citizens protection in return for their agreement to follow their laws. The issue with this, however, is that the social contract does not apply to everyone. Like Joy James says in her article, people on the margins of the social contract are considered second-class citizens. The social contract oppresses these people instead of actually protecting them. These citizens are the ones who have been historically targeted based on things like race or religion, leaving them to remain on the margins of the contract. These second-class citizens are normally the ones that live in ghettos with less education and less money, excluding them from the social contract. These second-class citizens have been seen as criminals throughout history, whether they actually are or not. This is what many people today see as normal. Unfortunately, it leads to it being a discriminatory stereotype that those who live in neighborhoods that might be poor or mostly black populated must be criminals. The social contract has kept this stereotype alive by continuing to keep them below it. How can these so-called second-class citizens follow the rule of law if it does not even apply to them? As for Stitching, in Alexander Nadapov's article, she talks about the use of criminal informants in the U.S. and its effect on the whole morale of this justice system. Law enforcement is relying heavily on the criminals to do their jobs as informants and giving information on investigations such as drug deals. By doing this, these criminals are continuing to break the law in their involvement of drug use. In exchange for their help, negotiations take place, usually leading to a lessening of their own criminal sentence. But why is a justice system based on the action of criminals actually accepted in society? Allowing criminals back on the street as informants is allowing them to continue to commit crimes. How can this really be helping when this cycle never ends and informants are just continuing to generate more criminal activity rather than lessening it? Informants are being allowed to commit these crimes without getting punished for them. Many times, these situations are occurring even without any type of judicial or public review. Even if they are recorded, in rare cases, the agreements are very vague and lack the actual detail of the situation, including the deal made with the informant. This occurs all too often, making the judicial system transparent since the laws and actions of the law enforcers are not actually written